Welcome to Not So Awesome Review. Today we are looking at the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Spider-Man 2099, part of the Build a Figure Hobgoblin collection. And yeah, another Spider-Man. Like I said, we're going to be doing all these guys because Spider-Man is awesome. And Spider-Man 2099 is actually pretty good. Did read a little bit of his comic book. I really liked his stay in Superior Spider-Man. He did good. It did good in Spider-Verse. He's a pretty good character. Yeah, let's get on this and let's take a closer look at the box. See here, it does have the regular Spider-Man logo that all these figures from the Spider-Man line have. You can see the figure sitting in there. It does come with Hobgoblin's, what is that, his right arm and his flaming sword, which looks pretty cool. No accessories, sadly. You can see Hobgoblin down there, all the other figures in the line, regular Spider-Man, Anti-Venom, Spider-Man 2099, obviously Spider-Girl, Spider-Woman, and Daredevil, who I believe he is the hardest to find, with Spider-Woman being pretty much the easiest along with Anti-Venom. 2099, I think he's a little bit easier than Daredevil, but you know, not as rare, and then Spidey just kind of showing up randomly in places. Back here you can see Spider-Man 2099 with ninja-like stealth Miguel O'Hara, which should say O'Hara, but spelling errors I guess happen, fights against a dark future in the year 2099. I believe that this is the same body mold as the Spider-Man. At least that's what I've been hearing. I don't have that Spider-Man to compare, but that's like I said, that's what I've been hearing. So anyways, let's get on with this unboxing and open it up from the side here. There's some tape we could just kind of cut away. Pull this tab back. Pull this. Rip the box a little bit. Got a little too anxious, but it's alright. He's in pretty much good condition. Pull these tabs. I mean, figure better be, but I'm hoping it's in good condition. So unfortunately, sometime during the unboxing, my audio recorder died. So yeah, I don't know where it cut off, so I'm just gonna splice this in here. You can see the figure out of the box. We have the sword for Hobgoblin and his arm. The figure looks amazing. He does look a little bit weird with the whole app thing. I've seen people complain about that. And you know what? It does come off a little bit weird. I know Spider-Man is a little bit tall, but I mean, this is just a little kind of off, especially considering I believe Scarlet Spider got rid of it, so meaning he's shorter. But since this is Spider-Man from the future, I guess the height thing doesn't really matter. You can see how shiny he is just here with my lighting on here. He has like a little metallic blue paint on him. His little cape thing, which does swivel all the way around. I don't want to do it because it falls off, but it does. So you can position it different ways. He's basically got all the articulation you'd expect. The double jointed knees, the ankle pivots, movement up and down. The, what do you want to call that, thigh swivel. His waist. He does kick up pretty good. He doesn't kick, he kicks back alright. Not like amazingly, but if you bent his leg, it's not bad. My only complaint is, if we can get into focus here, his hands are, like I said, I really wish they came with extra hands because they're like claws, and it would have been cool to just have extra pair of hands that aren't claws, fists, web shooting hands, something. I mean, it wouldn't have been that hard, really. Like, if he's based off the same mold as Spider-Man, they could have just repainted his hands and given it to him. But yeah, we can see he has these little fin things here, which is an added thing to this body, which is pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Batman. His head moves down pretty good, moves up pretty good all the way around. He has the shoulder, chest, I guess joints, whatever you want to call them, which is cool. I don't believe Scarlet Spider has it, but I think Superior does. Yeah, overall, he looks like a pretty good figure. The paint is pretty good. I got a little bit of issues here on mine with the red and the blue. The back of it looks pretty awesome. A little bit of plastic overdue, I believe. That's probably where they cut it from, like the mold or something. A little bit over here too, and definitely some sticking out here, but that's not really a problem, especially this. He can just cut off. He does have his little ID number, whatever you want to call that thing, on the back of his thigh, which it would be cool if they did on the bottom of his leg, but I guess the Marvel trademark, and I'm assuming that is what is Hasbro or whatever company makes it. He does have 2 peg legs, as you can see. Peg holes, not peg legs, because he has real legs, not wooden ones. And he stands on his own pretty good. I just had him standing a second ago. There we go. And yeah, he looks pretty awesome. And let's just take a quick look as he falls over on how he looks, standing next to some of the other Spider-Men in the last couple of series. Alright, and here we have all of the Spider-Men, women, girls. Well, 1 girl, 1 woman. 3 men, to be exact at the moment. And I cannot tell you how hard it is to actually make this little display possible so you can see them for comparison reasons, because Spider-Girl just keeps falling over. This thing, obviously, that they're sitting on is wobbly, so like every time I put down Scarlet Spider, Spider-Man 2099 would fall over. If Spider-Girl falls over, it takes me like 10 minutes to get her into a position where she can actually stand, because her legs, every time she falls over, her legs move, which is like, I mean, it's normal, all of her legs move, but hers like just completely, like I just can't get it to like stand. It's just really difficult. Spider-Woman, a little bit difficult. Definitely none of them are as difficult as the 3 men in the front. I don't know if their legs are just stronger or what's going on. I can definitely say that Scarlet Spider is the heaviest of these figures. And yeah, the figure looks pretty good. I didn't show it, but there is a little paint kind of circly there. It's probably with the light that I'm using, the reason I see it so much, and it's obviously because of the reflection and everything, but it makes it look like he has an indent in his head, which he doesn't. I'll just say that right now. Anyways, he looks cool. They all look amazing together. Hoping to get Spider-Man pretty soon, along with the other Spider-Woman, the other Spider-Girl, and yeah, that's my unboxing and reviews for Spider-Man 2099. I do recommend him if you're a Spider-Man fan. He is pretty awesome. Like I said, a little bit tall, looks a little bit off, but otherwise, really great looking figure. So is Scarlet Spider. I can't get over, he's like the last one I got before him. Can't get over how good he actually looks. His head actually looks a little bit bigger than everybody else's. It might be the eyes. But yeah, Spider-Man collection thing going on here, pretty good. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to hit the like button if you did. Comment down below and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.